Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a wonderful start to your summer. And the subject of this video is a little bit delicate, but it's one that I think we need to address when we're talking about all things beauty. And with it being the beginning of the summer, some of you may not have shaved your legs or your bits since last fall. You know who you are. I'm not one of you because I like to have myself shaved. If you are wondering how to get the smoothest shave of your life and how to shave without it looking like a small murder scene in your bathroom or avoiding those razor bumps in your delicate nether regions, I'm here to help you out. I've got some great tips and we're going to go ahead and we're going to start talking about them. The best thing to do to get rid of extra hair, be it on your armpits, some people have the happy trail that goes from their belly button down to the top of their pubic button. It's nothing, pubic bone rather, it's nothing to be embarrassed of. Some women just have it, it's a hormonal thing. You can go and get these things lasered off. You can have the hair on your legs lasered. You can have your entire bikini area, a Brazilian, lasered off. You can have your armpits get hair lasered off. Those things can be cost prohibitive. They hurt a little bit. I've had it done. It hurts a little bit, but you know, beauty is pain. Sometimes it's expensive. There are sales on it. But if that's just not something that you want to explore, we can talk about that in an upcoming video because there's a lot to talk about with that. But if you're the girl at home and you're on a budget or that's just not the avenue that you want to go on, I have some great tips for you. So the first thing about shaving that everybody usually finds is a drag is it can be a little bit time consuming. The second thing that people really complain about with shaving is they get cut all the time. There's several ways to avoid cutting yourself, and isn't it weird? You've got this teeny tiny little razor, you have just one little nick and you bleed like it's Niagara Falls. It's the strangest thing. One tip I want to give you is, first of all, to stop yourself from cutting yourself is slow down. Try not to shave in a hurry. We're all in a hurry in this day and age. Some of us moms are lucky to get in the shower without a 2-year-old in there with us, but we need to slow down when we shave so that we don't cut ourselves, and because that's really, and it does burn. It's amazing. It's just such a small cut and it burns. You also don't want to get razor bumps. They're unsightly, they burn, they itch, they're awful. I can tell you how to reduce that as well. So the first thing you want to do is don't hurry. The second best thing to do if you haven't shaved your legs in a long time is take a warm bath. The reason why you want to sit in a warm bath, or if you're in a little bit of a time constraint, you can take a warm shower. Wash your hair and do all the other things first. That way, the warmth of the water and the steam from the shower or the warmth of the bath water is going to soften your skin, and it's essentially going to soften the cuticles and soften up the hair, which makes it much easier to come out, and it's easier to shave, and you're less likely to cut yourself, and you're less likely to get that dreaded, awful razor rash. The second thing, well, I think we're on to our third tip that I have. This is a really good tip. They have a lot of those pink razors out there. Never ever go and get those ones at the dollar store that are like 5 in a pack for $1.50. They're horrible. They're murder weapons. You're going to cut yourself and you're going to have some really, really nasty rash from that. They're not worth their money. Spend a little bit extra. You know, the prices of razors and refills have really come down. And if you really want to watch the price of what you're spending on razors, there's constantly coupons in the newspaper. If you subscribe to Ibotta, which is a rebate thing you can do on your phone, you can save a ton of money on razors. You can get them next to nothing. And I highly recommend that you do that and get yourself a good razor that has a pivoting head, because when you go over your knees and your ankles, that's a lot of times where you do get cut as well, and you can end up getting a horrible bloody mess or the dreaded razor rash. The other thing you really need to do is get yourself a man's razor. They make them better. I swear they do. One of my favorites is the Gillette Mach 5 Men's. It's got 5 blades. You get the smoothest shave ever. Why shouldn't women have 5 blades? We don't want hair on our legs any more than men want the hair on their face, so why not go and get a men's razor? Sometimes they're even cheaper. I swear by using a man's razor. I'm not afraid to admit it. Pink is my favorite color, but I'll gladly go and get me one of these puppies, and then I just get the refills. Something else you want to do is always have a sharp blade. Don't try to keep these blades forever to save money because they can be pricey. Change these very frequently. You know, I would say once a week, once a month, but everybody shaves at a different time. Some married women, I understand, don't shave all winter long. Not me. But there's some people who don't like to shave all winter long. So if you are the type who is just starting out, this is your first summer shave, go and get yourself a really nice sharp blade, because a sharp blade is going to help make things a lot easier. A dry, rusty blade is also going to cause you a lot of problems. Another tip I want to give you is do not leave your razor in the shower. I know it's much easier just to leave it in there, and a lot of the razors that you can buy come with a little fancy hook that you can hook it on in the razor, but it's not the best environment for a razor because it's a dark, moist environment, and you can get bacteria. Your razor can actually start to rust. And you know, if you get cut and there's rust on your razor, and it's not going to shave as well either, you can get a lot of bacterial and microbes on this because, you know, you are dealing with dry skin and with the environment. After you're done shaving, take this out of the shower, dry it off with a washcloth, put it on your shelf, put it in your medicine chest, whatever it is you have to do, but try not to leave it in the shower. That's really not a good practice to start. Also, if you do happen to get a big cut, and you know, a lot of times you see people always putting, you know, a little piece of toilet paper on there, and then the toilet paper fills up with blood, or it sticks to the cut, and it's just a disgusting mess. Something you can do is spray some antiperspirant on it. You heard it here, and that will help to stop. The reason being is it is a blood vessel dilator. I'm probably getting that wrong, but it will help to clot the blood quickly and stop the dreaded bleeding. So that's always good to know, especially on your armpits, because a lot of people get cut on their armpits and then it's bleeding and they try to get dressed because they didn't see it. You can ruin an outfit if you're trying to go out. So best practices are try to avoid at all possible if you can, because nobody likes that. It's not even any fun. So now that we talked about softening up the cuticle, softening up the skin, softening up the hair, you also want to make sure you've exfoliated. Not a rough exfoliation, but a gentle exfoliation, because another thing that can clog up your blade is dry skin cells. If you haven't exfoliated your skin and you've got some dry skin on there, when you start shaving the hair, you're going to be scooping up those dead skin cells, which is also going to clog up your blade, and you're not going to get the closest, nicest shave that you want. So we want to be exfoliating our skin on a regular basis. We want to be using some warm water. Let it sit on there for a little bit to give it time to soften up. This product is by Pure Romance. This used to be called COOCHY cream. If you know, you know. They now call it the conditioning shave cream, but a lot of people know this as COOCHY cream, and there's several reasons for that. If you are trying to shave your bikini area, it is difficult because that hair is coarser than the hair on your legs. So you really need to pull double duty when you're trying to clean up the bikini area, and I have something for that later too, but this is wonderful for the bikini area. You can also use this as a conditioner for your hair. You can use this for your armpits. Men can shave their head with it. Great for the legs, wherever else it is you want to shave. This is my favorite. This is the Love Story scent. It comes in several different scents, but this is the one that I always seem to go to. And it's not exactly a shave cream. It's like a shave lotion. And if you're in the shower, you can apply it to your skin as soon as you get in there and let it sit on there and work on softening up the skin and the hair before you shave. You'll get much better results. Although if you're in a hurry, you can just lather it on there and then just shave it off. Also, remember, every time you shave in a nice line, stop and rinse your blade off. If you keep shaving and shaving and shaving, your blade's going to get clogged up with the old hair and with whatever product it is you used. Never, ever, ever try to shave without using something. Do not dry shave anything, or you're going to get full of bumps. You're going to be very miserable. It's going to be horrible. You'd be better off leaving the hair there. Never, ever dry shave. The next thing is try not to shave with just water, because you really do need something to help smooth this blade along. If you have to use a bar of soap, it's better than nothing. You can use conditioner that you use on your hair and put that on whatever part it is that you want to shave. That'll help to soften the hair up as well. You can use olive oil in a pinch if you have to. But please never ever try to dry shave your legs. It's a horrible mess. Now, back to the bikini area. There's a couple new things on the market that I want to try that are specific for it. It's like a specific razor that I saw. I haven't tried it and I can't remember the name of it, but I know it's at my drugstore and I'm gonna check it out. But that hair is very coarse, and so if it's the first time you're cleaning up your bikini area, what you do want to do is comb it with a comb and then trim it down as close as you can get. That way the long hairs don't clog up your blade. Also, lasering is a wonderful option because it is very coarse hair, and the amount of razor bumps we get in that area, ladies, can be really, really upsetting. You know, you've been there. So you want to do that. And the other thing that I really love to do, I did have some laser hair removal, so I'm really not in the market for it anymore. But when I did, Nair is your best friend. This stuff is phenomenal. But you really have to play with this ahead of time, so you know, because everybody's got a different level of thickness to their hair, and everybody's skin is different. Some people can have a great response by leaving this on for 3 minutes. Some people need more than 6 minutes, but you can't leave it on more than like 7 minutes. You can burn your skin. because it's a pretty strong chemical. What I highly recommend you do is you do it twice. You wait 24 hours and you repeat the process. That way, whatever hairs it didn't get, it will get the next time. That way, if you're going to a swimming party, you're going on vacation, do it 2 days in a row, no less than 24 hours in between, because it's a very strong chemical. You can get a really bad chemical burn or get those rashes. It can be really unsightly because it is a very strong product, but it is very, very effective for the bikini area. They make them specific for the bikini area, the particular Nairs. There's all different versions of Nair, different scents. They have a roll-on, they have a liquid. I even think they have a spray-on now. So just check out your local drugstore or Walmart to see which Nair it is. It's a phenomenal product. I've always had wonderful results with it. This one in particular has coconut oil in it, so you've got that benefit and bonus for that. But like I said, you want to try this at least 2 days. But do trim the hair down as short as you can get it. Shave in the direction of the hair, and then shave in the opposite direction of the hair so you get the closest shave that you can get. Don't do any more than that. Don't think by pressing harder that you're going to get a closer shave, because all that does is dimple the skin down underneath. Not a good idea. Don't do that. I do recommend getting laser hair removal if you can. A lot of times there's specials on it. You can buy a package. It'll save you a lot of money. You could do your legs 1 year, your bikini area the next year, your armpits the next year, because it can be kind of pricey. But another thing that I highly recommend doing is after you use your COOCHY, this one still says COOCHY actually, but it's the conditioning shave cream, you give yourself a good shave with your men's 5-blade razor. When you get out of the shower, towel dry off. This product it's called HELI by Pure Romance. It's a soothing aftershave mist. And it's got some like propylene glycol in it and some different things. I think even a witch hazel. And what that does is to help close up the hair follicles after you're done shaving. It's wonderful. It's cooling, and you will not get bumps. You mix these two products together, you are going to get such a close shave. That's what I like about this product, is it's not just shaving your legs. With a lot of products, it's like, ugh, the next day you're going to have to shave again. You get one heck of a close shave by combining these two products, because this really softens up the follicles. This closes up the cuticles when you're done. You are smooth as a baby's butt. You're going to be happy. A nice smooth skin, of course, looks like it's more supple, it's more toned. It just looks much better when you're out in your little short shorts or you're running around the beach or whatever it is you have going on, because shaving is a good thing. We all got to take care. We got to do what we got to do. And men, it really is the look for them to shave their head, and they want to get a close shave too, so that they don't have 5 o'clock shadow on their head any sooner than 5 o'clock, if you know what I'm saying. So I hope you enjoyed this video about shaving. I will be back in the very near future with a video about laser hair removal. Lots to know about that. I have a lot of information on it. Actually, I've talked to several people about it. That's going to be a really upcoming exciting video, and I hope you'll stick around for that. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you'd like to see more videos just like this one today. And until then, please shave your legs. You'll have a wonderful shave if you use the recommendations I just gave you. Thanks. Bye-bye.